Good morning, everybody. This is Todd with the Forex Nitty Gritty Insiders daily video. Hope your day is going well. We are kind of turned to the after effects here, I think, of Hurricane Sandy and the havoc that it wrought with the people and the places back east. So our thoughts go out to them. Hopefully, if you're one of them, things are going to look up for you and you'll be able to get back going. It's been a little bit tricky with the U.S. markets being closed the last 2 days. Even though we've had some movement, it's been pretty choppy. And, those types of things make it difficult to trade when the markets are closed, and so we're pretty cautious with what we're doing at this point. Now, luckily, when we are looking for trading opportunities using the simple trading method, we have a system that relies on a couple of things, and we're going to talk about one of those things today, and that is a deliberately trading market. Now, by the way, happy Halloween to everybody. Even though this isn't a market holiday, people typically will tend to take off early during holiday times. Another reason why the market may get a little bit volatile. News-wise, we have the Eurogroup meetings all day today that have been going on, and that's probably why we're seeing a little bit of volatility in the markets. In the U.S. here, we've got the Chicago PMI coming out in about an hour from now. Crude oil inventories in a couple hours. So we do have a few things that are getting ready to come out. And of course, on Friday, we've got the non-farm payroll that we're going to be watching. All right, so let's just chat for a second here about something that we call deliberate trading. Now, this can have a couple of different meanings. This could mean that we're actually trading deliberately. And that would mean following our rules, that type of stuff. We also, in regards to the simple trading method, we want to have a deliberately traded market from the standpoint that we've got a nice, smooth, consistent way that the market is moving. And that typically happens when there's not a lot of volatile issues going on, such as natural disasters, market closures, things like that. And so what we look for is the times when the market is putting in nice, deliberate movements. Now, they're not going to be perfect movements, but as long as we're making a deliberate set of higher highs or lower highs, we're going to be saying that the market is moving deliberately. Now, you may look at the markets and say, gosh, nothing is deliberate here. And in that case, you want to be very careful. Not that you're not going to trade, but more likely that you're going to keep your risk level at a smaller percentage than what you might normally do. And so looking at deliberate markets is really an important concept, because if we don't have deliberate markets, we end up trading when things are less likely to be profitable for us. So again, if we see markets that go up and then drop and then go up and drop and go up, if we see this type of movement in the market where there's really no rhyme or reason why things are moving the way that they are, it can be very difficult, as opposed to something that is more deliberate in that movement. And that's, this is kind of an extreme example where we have real choppiness, and down here we've got nice smooth markets. But the concept should be clear, or hopefully the concept is a little more clear, that we want to be trading during the times where the market is going to be more likely to be consistent in its movements. And that's when there's less of this going on where the market is really just chopping around, and less news items, events that are occurring. So remember that as you're trading, adjust your risk for the level of choppiness that you're seeing in the markets. And again, we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully the markets will smooth out a little bit. And again, to those that are affected by the Hurricane Superstorm Sandy, our wishes and prayers go out to you. So have a great rest of the day, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon.